Good afternoon, students. My name is Udochukwu. I teach PhD in Js 3, and our topic today is communicable diseases. You already know what a disease is. You know the two broad types of disease. So we are concentrating on communicable diseases. So perhaps in the next class we enter non-communicable diseases. So we are going to see the meaning of communicable diseases, examples of communicable disease, mode of transmission of communicable diseases, that is direct mode and indirect mode. What are communicable diseases? Communicable diseases are diseases that can be transmitted from one person to another or from an animal to a person. So once a disease can be communicated from a living organism, from a human being or an animal to a person, that is a communicable disease. Okay, examples of communicable diseases. You know them. You know HIV/AIDS. You know HIV/AIDS, you know Apollo, you know tuberculosis, you know Ebola virus, even the reigning coronavirus is communicable. We have measles, we have hepatitis A, B, and C, chickenpox, catarrh, cough, and the rest. So these are the examples of the communicable diseases that we have. Then, mode of transmission of communicable diseases. So we have two modes of transmission of communicable disease. We have direct mode and we have the indirect mode. You know what direct is. If you say that something is direct, it means that it goes straight. It just moves from one person to another. So let's see the definition of direct mode. Direct mode of transmission of communicable disease involves contact with infected person and animals. Physical contact may include sexual intercourse, like the STDs. We have sexual transmitted disease. We have example HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis, and the rest. These are gotten from sexual intercourse by physical contact with a person that has that particular disease. Then touching, biting, kissing, contact with respiratory droplets such as coughing and sneezing and talking. So if somebody has catarrh and the person is talking to you and you are discussing with the person and the person sneezes, that's why we are always told to close our mouth and our nose when sneezing, so that we reduce the spread of catarrh. So once a person that is infected with catarrh or coughs around you or sneezes, and the person did not cover his nose and his mouth, and the thing enters your mouth or your nostril, you will contact the catarrh. Okay, so that is the same thing. Okay, when the person is talking too, like I'm talking now, if I have catarrh and somebody is close to me and maybe a spit drops out from me and enters the person's mouth or nose, the person will catch catarrh. So these are what we mean by direct mode, as it moves straight from the infected person or animal to the human being, to another person that is around. The same way it is now in coronavirus. That's why you are told to close your mouth, use face mask to close it, so that even if a person that has it is around and the person is talking, you will not get it. It is the same reason why you are told to abstain from sexual relationships if you are not married, so that you will not contact it, because communicable disease moves directly from a person that has it to a person that he has physical contact with. Okay, then we have indirect contact. This means transmission of diseases when there is no form of contact with human beings or animals. So sometimes now you may have diarrhea, or you may have cholera, or you have mumps. You know mumps now, the inflammatory of both the neck and these parts of the body, the face. No mumps. Some of these things. Then again, you can have dysentery too, cholera, dysentery, diarrhea. These things are communicable, but you don't have to relate with a human being to get them. You may drink bad water, you may eat bad food, something like that, and you catch it. Then mumps, people call it abakant, abiakant. The person I've seen that has it just woke up. Even though it can be transferred to another human being if a human being carries it, but maybe the first person that gets it may not get it from a human source. Person may just have it that way. So okay, sometimes you may get catarrh as a result of cold. So that particular catarrh, when you have it as a result of cold, it was not you didn't get it from somebody, so you did not get it from direct contact. So the same thing with Apollo. You know, there is a season in the year where people begin to suffer Apollo. Then if I get it, you may get it from me, but the first person that gets it may not get it from another person. So this is in when somebody gets a communicable disease, but the person did not get it from a human being or an animal. We say that the mode of transmission is indirect mode of transmission. For your assignment, find other diseases that are gotten from indirect mode of transmission of communicable diseases. Find diseases that are gotten like that I did not mention here. Okay, and again, list other examples. Go and make research. List other examples of communicable diseases that I did not mention here. Remember that communicable diseases are diseases that are transmitted from one person to another or from an animal to a person. It has direct mode of transmission, it has indirect mode of transmission. Okay, and it involves all these diseases, you know. Even if you don't remember anymore, remember coronavirus, because it is a communicable disease. Once you are with a person that has it, automatically you will get it. Okay, this is the end of the class. In the next class, we'll look at causative agents and prevention of communicable diseases. Thank you.